Reminder to Team NZ, never give Jimmy Spithill a break. Emirates teams, YouTube the first light air challenge we have seen in this America's Cup. Emirates Team New Zealand were up against Land Rover Bar. The key moment was the first jubby at the first mark, the rest of the race was history. Opinion: a drop in wind didn't mean a drop in intensity or Team New Zealand's performance, as they were the big talking point of Friday's racing in the America's Cup round-robin qualifiers. Racing in light air conditions for the first time brought a fresh focus on the 5 teams that took to the water on Bermuda's Great Sound. The Kiwis came away with all the kudos by totally smashing Great Britain. Australian helmsman Jimmy Spithill in charge on Oracle Team USA. But there were also some danger signals from Team Japan boss Dean Barker and Team New Zealand's old nemesis Jimmy Spithill at Oracle Team USA. Here's what we learned from the 5th day of action. Team New Zealand have speed in light airs. All the talk in the leg-up to the event was that the Kiwis were quick in the light stuff, and they proved that theory on Friday. They were in a different class to the Brits. Interestingly, they appear to be running different shaped foils to their opponents, which points to another design breakthrough. With lighter airs expected to dominate later in the month, Team NZ were always weighting their design options towards that and may have pulled off a master stroke. Add it to the extra power coming through the cyclers, and they look to have the most stable foiling and, importantly, turning, when the winds get down towards the bottom limit of 6 knots. Dean Barker is a fast starter. Barker hasn't lost a start yet, and that's good going in a fleet of this class. He humiliated Jimmy Spithill in their early duel on Friday, preventing the Oracle skipper from getting into the start box on time and taking a penalty for that. Barker lines out against Peter Burling, the man who replaced him at Team New Zealand, in Saturday's racing, and that will add a bit of heat to proceedings. Team New Zealand overtake Great Britain in their America's Cup round-robin clash. Never give Jimmy Spithill a break. Some of Barker's other tactical work wasn't so great though. He failed to cover Spithill when Oracle split for the final beat, and the Americans got the wind shift to overtake and win the race. With such a handy lead, it was bemusing to see Japan allow Pitbull Spithill off the tight leash they had him on. Once again, Spithill's never-say-die attitude had to be admired. Team New Zealand did the same in their loss to Spithill in the first round-robin. They must learn the constant lessons on show in this regatta. Have Team NZ broken Sir Ben Ainsley's spirit? He almost broke their boat in practice racing, but the Kiwis left the British ace looking a broken man in their humiliation of him on Friday. Ainsley lost his rag as he fluffed a foiling jubby under early pressure from Peter Burling and was left sinking on his hulls and screaming frustration as the Kiwis sailed off to glory. The Black Knight then flew the white flag while he was more than a leg behind late in the race, calling it quits. Asked if ever done that before, he said he couldn't remember doing it previously. The Brits are into the semi-finals but really look to be off the pace, particularly in light airs as we saw on Friday. If Team New Zealand finishes as top challenger and gets to pick their semi-final opponent, they might fancy their chances against Ainsley most of all. Prepare to say au revoir to Team France. The French needed to get something out of Friday's two races but returned to their base empty-handed. They were trounced by Team Japan and then gave up a lead to lose at the last minute to an equally desperate British outfit. The French have two races left against Team New Zealand and Sweden. As bottom finishers in the World Series regatta where final positions are used to determine tie breaks in Bermuda, they are as good as gone now unless they can find some miracle tweaks to improve performance. It could come down to Sunday's last race between France and Sweden, but the Swedes have an advantage of their better World Series placing to help them.